stands out, Clark, with both of these teams is their speed and their athleticism.
And because of those things, Kevin, it's going to be about limiting fast break opportunities. That'll be a key for both of these squads. Taking care of the ball, always a critical factor, and then being able to stay clear of those momentum-changing plays.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. The two towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's McDaniels in at the 3.
Clark, when you think of top rebounders today, Rudy Gobert is a name that comes to mind.
Yeah, he's super long and tall, but that's not just why he's such a dominant rebounder. He's got a real good knack for reading where balls are coming off, and the timing that he has is pretty impeccable too. And even though he's north of 7 feet tall, he does a good job boxing out as well.
Now, here is Halliburton. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Halliburton outside. Here's Turner, and it's slammed in by Turner.
Halliburton all about getting his teammates open looks. Does such a great job with his unselfishness making the pass.
Here's Conley driving to the basket, and he makes good on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Halliburton with the steal. A nice shot by Nesmith.
And Hield's playmaking continues to improve. Solid pass right there to the open teammate.
Conley against Hield. Conley kicks to Gobert. Gobert with a screen on Halliburton. For 3, Edwards. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
The endless reach of Gobert. Those long arms sometimes seems like he's everywhere. An overwhelming presence on the offensive glass.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Out to Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Gobert with it. Now guarded by Siakam.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
The Pacers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
And Gobert throws it down.
The 7-footer plus Rudy Gobert goes up and makes it hurt coming down.
Nesmith, that falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Nesmith has got his second basket.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
Gobert with a screen on Halliburton. And Edwards with the stuff.
You know, confidence feeds on itself, and the more experience Edwards gets, I think the more confidence he'll continue to gain, especially operating in these pick-and-roll sets.
Now here's Hield. Here's Nesmith in the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
You really don't want to allow him to get too comfortable, but even with stifling defense, he's going to still find a way to get it in the basket.
It's Conley's ability to hit the long ball that makes him such an asset. Stretches the floor and creates space. He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And a little contact on the shot, but Conley with the laser focus on the finish.
Hield outside. A three-pointer is right on target.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Conley the pass to Gobert. Conley scanning the floor. Pass to Edwards. Back to Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Towns down low. Covered by Hield. Pacers trail by 4. "16 seconds left in the first quarter. And Indiana, another 3.
A very efficient range shooter. You expect Hield to take these shots.
Gobert with a screen for Conley. Outside Edwards. Halliburton with the steal. Here's Nesmith. And Indiana, another 3.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd pleasing already.
It's a good game so far. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
One other factor today, points off turnover. I mean, let's see if they can keep up the pressure, capitalize off more forced miscues.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, they've got Reed down out there with Anderson. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Alexander Walker into the shooting guard position. And here are the Pacers now, following the 3 by Minnesota. Outside Mathurin. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. Mathurin's got the lead up to 2 now for Indiana.
Yeah, Mathurin wanted this bad. He wants to one-up them at the arc.
And yes, it's good.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Greg, in terms of the Pacers' last few seasons, some have pointed to their relative lack of size. What do you think?
Well, I think a big push for them this summer was adding to their front court, particularly getting more size at the forward positions. And I think they've improved in that regard.
Toppin with the steal. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. The Pacers are forming chemistry. Tyrese Halliburton said in recent years, they were saying the locker room was a quiet place, not many conversations. We've tried to impact the culture and create a different atmosphere. It's genuine. We appreciate and love each other. We want to see each other succeed and prove people wrong. Kevin?
Deano, you agree with me. They are on their way.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Round the pass to Reed. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
McConnell kicks to Toppin. Outside, Walker takes it inside. Pass to Toppin. Just 5 on the clock. Bucket is good. Toppin's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And the foul on Jarris Walker. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Now, here's McConnell. Still scoreless. Toppin finds Mathurin. Back to Toppin. And that's a foul, and it's called on Troy Brown. That's his first foul. I think there has been some talk of having overtime played to a target score. Can you make the case for that?
I mean, yeah. I mean, more certainty on how long the broadcast will go, right, Kevin? And protecting players from the heavy minute loads that can result from those games that go into multiple overtimes. So I like that idea. 1:53
left now here in the second. Milton. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Indiana's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. It's stolen by Brown. Here's Alexander Walker. Rebound by Smith.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Mathurin against Milton. It's stolen by Milton. The kick out to Anderson. Looking for Milton. He gets it there. Back to Anderson. There's the pass to Reed. 6 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Well, I think that was clearly a fourth. He's a little anxious. Too much in a hurry right there.
And it's Anderson with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 2.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Milton the pass to Reed.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Here is something, Greg, from Pacers history. They were a dynasty at one point, and you remember it well.
Yeah, you're talking about the ABA days, but it's true. The Pacers were a dominant team before the merger. They won 3 titles in 4 seasons just before joining the league.
And the layup's good off the glass. Reeves got 8.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Got a piece of it. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. He kicks to Anderson. Misses the layup.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Timberwolves lead by 2. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the side. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Siakam is out there with Miles Turner. Then it's Hield. Then it's Neesmith. And it's Halliburton in at the point guard. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Turner with a screen for Halliburton. Outside Turner. Towns against Siakam. They kick out to Hield. Launches it. Gobert pulls it in.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
The Timberwolves shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
Still a solid point guard in this league. When Conley is healthy, he makes a considerable impact on both ends.
You know, what you love about Mike Conley, he's a leader by example.
The epitome of a terrific point guard and teammate. True professional in every sense of the word, on and off the floor. He plays and he teaches and mentors. I could see him, if he desired, being a really good head coach someday.
Yep, that one goes.
The silky smooth dribble moves of Conley, so slick in how he creates for himself.
Out that one in, and the Timberwolves lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Halliburton.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. These days, the ball is in Pascal Siakam's hands. He says it means everything. Being on the ball just gives you a better rhythm. I don't think it's hard. It's just something you grow into. I have those images in my head of where I want to get to. Now, defenses often look to double, and he said, if I played me, I would do that too. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Here's Towns. It's rebounded by Indiana. Siakam, high post. Towns on him, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul. Stolen by Michael Conley. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
I'm impressed with Conley's scoring ability here. He's an alert guard who understands how to attack the defense. You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
That one goes. Count it. And it's a 5-point Minnesota lead.
Michael Conley with excellent vision on that pass.
Halliburton passes to Hield. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Hield's got 8 points.
A guy like Buddy out-hustles other players on the floor. He gets inside, and there he finishes strong.
Gobert finds Towns. Back to Gobert. And the layup is good. Gobert's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And Cat remains an excellent passer at his position. Outstanding at seeing the floor and finding teammates.
Hield against Edwards. Out to Turner from the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. He has 5.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
Conley, the pass to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Big Cat says, take that.
Pacers trail by 4. And it's Halliburton penetrating. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
Hey, Clark, thinking back to that Halliburton for Sabonis trade, what are your thoughts?
I think it's one of those situations where it was a win-win all the way around, Greg. You think about it. The Kings benefited, the Pacers did. Young players that have stardom in their future. And I think both players are going to be multi-time All-Stars. Come on, this is a big guy here, Towns. I mean, you got to foul him a lot harder than that to stop the shot. I mean, he's just too strong. Now he gets a chance to add one more at the line.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. Brown comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Shake Milton in for Mike Conley. And the dunk by Towns.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Here's Reed. Walker with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And it's Mathurin missing. Milton wide open. He fires. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Minnesota on top. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And here's Milton. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. They lead by 1. So on the floor for Minnesota, we've got Brown. Kyle Anderson is out there with Reed. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 2-guard spot. Up top, Mathurin. McConnell sets a screen for Matherin. 6 on the shot clock. Passes it to McConnell to take the lead. Count that bucket. And the Pacers lead by 1.
Good work by Matherin getting rid of the ball when somebody has a better shot. You got to throw it his way.
Reed. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one. McConnell finds Toppin. And the block shot turns into a shooting foul. So the defensive effort there a bit too much, as the officials will send him to the line, and he'll shoot some free throws. Incredibly for the Minnesota Timberwolves, Clark, the 2004 playoffs are the only time they've won a series.
You know, Kevin, with Kevin Garnett, they had a few 50-win teams and some excellent coaches. That just tells you, I think, how hard it is to win in this league.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Connects from three-point range.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Back to Milton. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. And when that three goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thank you, David. The shot's good from Halliburton.
Like the way Halliburton continues to take more responsibility on the offensive end. His game warrants that he does that.
Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
And you know that's right. I mean, he's looking to put his stamp all over this game.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Halliburton hits them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Conley kicks to McDaniels. With the drive, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 5 assists in the game. Three-pointer heel. Gobert with the block.
Love the way Gobert goes after shots. He blocks quite a few and alters many more.
Outside Conley. Here's McDaniels. Ripped away. And now Siakam pushing it up and no one back to stop him. And finished off by Siakam.
Massive hoop there from Siakam. We've seen him do it in the finals. This guy showing he's made for big moments.
Conley, the pass to McDaniels. Now here's Conley. Defense is right there. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%. Halliburton with it, working on McDaniels, and the foul called on Edwards. That's his first foul. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Halliburton with it, now guarded by Towns. Siakam kicks to Halliburton, and the 3 off target. Timberwolves trail by 3. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Gobert. 10 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
Man, how about the cool, calm, collectedness of Towns. Helps him come through when the game gets snug.
Healed against Edwards. Pass to Nesmith. 5 on the clock. And it's in there. And the Pacers lead by 3.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Edwards passes to Gobert. Yes!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Pass to Neesmith. Here's Halliburton.
Halliburton, one of those young guys that you want with the rock in his hand at crunch time. He always seems to deliver.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Money! And that shot brings them to within just one.
Gobert calling for the ball in moments like these. Big-time games under his belt.
Stolen by McDaniels. Edwards with it. Out guarded by Hield. Turner with the steal.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Good. It's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2.
And we know how dangerous Halliburton is from the stripe. Not a guy you want to foul.
Those free throws make things a little more simpler right now. They just have to guard against the three-pointer.
And the Timberwolves call time here. They're trailing by 3. 11 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What's your take, guys?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
And he commits the intentional foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Hey, it's not easy to have all eyes on you in these moments, but you know what? Edwards, he's shown he can handle it. He can be the clutch guy.
So a close game sees Indiana take this one. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
I mean, these are...
welcome to 2K Sports. Pretty interesting. Backcourt matchup here, Grant, with a lot of star power at the guard positions on both sides.
And you know, traditionally, BA, when big guys match up, it's all about the power. But this contest is about finesse. Who can outplay and outsmart the competition?
So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers. Maxey runs point with Melton at the 2. Tobias Harris out there with Robert Covington. And it's Embiid in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Indiana foul. Aaron Neesmith. First personal foul. First team foul.
And so here is Philadelphia. Out to Covington. Pulls up. Melton left side. From outside the arc. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Hield on the wing. Beyond the arc. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Philadelphia with the ball. Doris taking a glance at the Indiana Pacers. What do you like about them moving forward?
I would say the fact, BA, that they have quietly built a nice young core. Now, that, of course, is going to take time and patience, but I do believe unequivocally they're on the right path.
Harris with it. Halliburton picks him up. Harris on the attack. And it's Maxey missing. For Indiana, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. There's Neesmith with the 3. Joel Embiid with the board.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Halliburton against Harris. Launches it. Buries it from 3.
And the coaches rave about Harris and his three-point shooting. Helps his team space the floor.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving, no doubt whatsoever.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
Halliburton, the pass to Hield. Jacks up a 3. Here's Turner, and then Turner with the dunk.
Well, there's a level of commitment that Miles Turner is showing on the glass right now. Goes hard to get rebounds and get an opportunity for the putback.
Halliburton on the wing. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Melton passes to Covington. Embiid with it. Siakam covering. Out to Harris. Shot clock at 6. Maxey attacking. For 3, Covington gets the 3 to fall.
You have to be prepared to catch and shoot in all circumstances if you're Robert Covington, and he was ready to rise and fire.
Halliburton, the pass to Hield, to the inside. And then Turner with the dunk.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Here's Embiid, and then Embiid with the dunk.
Yeah, Embiid can throw it down from anywhere. So much power for the big fella.
Turner finds Siakam. There's a screen by Turner. And Siakam with the slam.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
And it's the Sixers with the ball, following the bucket by the Pacers. And out of bounds, the Pacers will take it. For Indiana, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Hield for 3. Rebound by the 76ers. And here's Harris outside. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Always ready to fire. Give Harris a good pass. Tobias will get you an assist.
Halliburton with the ball, guarded by Covington. And here's Turner from the arc. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Turner's got 7 points in the game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Embiid. Pass to Harris. Again, Philadelphia.
And just an excellent jump shooter. You love how Harris has built out his game over the years.
Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Takes the 3. The rebound by Melton. Maxey against Halliburton.
Oh, hey, how about that? Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
So on the floor for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. Marcus Morris out there with Mo Bamba. Then it's Patrick Beverly. Then there's Kenyon Martin. And it's Oubre in at the 2. Oh, good chance here for Beverly. No good. A bit long that time.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
It seems you could bring in anybody to this team and pair them with Embiid, and they'd still win, Greg.
Oh, they got a solid roster, but there's no denying that Embiid is the heartbeat of this team. The 76ers go how Embiid goes, kind of like our broadcast with you. And in the last 5 seasons, they've gone to the playoffs.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Morris outside. And he lobs it up to the rim. And it's Bamba finishing strong.
Well, Mo Bamba, no doubt.
McConnell with it, guarded now by Morris. And here's Toppin from the arc. Philadelphia grabs the miss. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Up top, Oubre. He's covered by Mathurin. Morris. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's on T.J. McConnell.
You know, there's a toughness and an energy about Marcus Morris that elevates any team he plays for. This guy is an incredible teammate.
And the consistency of Marcus Morris year in, year out. You know what you're going to get from him, Doris.
And B.A., that is a luxury that coaches will take on a nightly basis. What you get with Marcus is a fearless shot taker, a willing defender, and somebody who understands how to compete nightly.
To the middle. Here's Walker. And the jam by Walker.
Nice slam by the big man Walker, making his presence felt there inside.
Here's Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Here's Walker. Back to Toppin. Takes it inside. Outside Mathurin. Another shot. Outside for McConnell. Ooh, tough possession there. They stayed with it. Just couldn't make the shot. Inside. Here's Bamba. And it's Bamba finishing strong.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Joel Embiid talked about setting the tone. He said it's not easy being a leader. I'm not an off-the-court guy. I'm more reserved. But on the court, I show up. That's the way I like to lead, dominating on the court, offensively, defensively, and try to bring everybody along with me. Brian?
He does it well, for sure. Allie, thanks for that. Oubre, a screen on McConnell. Beverly into the lane. Here's Oubre. And he makes it. Oubre's got his first points in this one.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Back to Beverly. Up top, Morris. Out to Beverly. Bamba, a screen on Matherin. Beverly, the pass to Bamba. And again, it's Philadelphia.
Their system is running smoothly, and the gap on the scoreboard is widening.
You do like that the offense is coming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
A new lineup here for Indiana.
Substitution on the court.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. Back to Halliburton. Here's Siakam. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Bamba's got 4 rebounds now. Oh, stolen by Turner.
Philadelphia foul. Patrick Beverly. First personal foul. Third team foul.
That free throw no good. And this summer, the Sixers making changes on the bench. Grant, the mission statement is clear. Make it past the conference semifinals.
Oh, so clear, B.A. And while that's been the stumbling block in recent years, I'm not sure even that's good enough. This is a team with legitimate championship aspirations.
Back to Oubre. It's stolen by Hield. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Launches it from deep, from beyond the arc, and then some. Hield's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Hield against Oubre. Pass to Beverly. Shoots over Halliburton. Beverly shot off.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers in control with a 16-point. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Let's hear it for your arena entertainment.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Tobias Harris really making a difference here.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
They've got Buddy Hield, Pascal Siakam out there with Miles Turner. Then it's Halliburton, and it's Nesmith in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 for the Pacers. Deflected! The 3. Pascal Siakam with the rebound. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Harris with the rebound. And Harris has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. Here's Maxey. Here he goes. And the layup is good. Maxey's got 8 points. Well, Grant is the managing director of the U.S. men's national team. You've gotten to see the wealth of international talent firsthand.
It's so true, B.A. I mean, I've got so much respect for the international game. You know, over 25% of the players in the NBA right now are international players, and they produce superstar talents like Doncic, Giannis, Embiid, and Jokic. The U.S. has more competition now than ever.
Embiid inside, defended by Halliburton. And yep, it's good.
We know this about Robert Covington. He is a team man first and foremost. Pretty pass.
Siakam outside. Off the mark there with a 3. The 76ers have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Maxey surveys. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. In transition, here come the Pacers. Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. Back to Halliburton. The baseline J is on the way. Indiana again missing. Philadelphia's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Covington. Back to Embiid. It's Covington on the wing. Now here's Embiid. 6 on the shot clock. For 3, Maxey. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
Melton with the ball. And it's Hield picking him up.
Buddy Hield. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line.
Capable of playing both the 3 and 4 spots, Harris's versatility is his greatest strength.
And it's a completely new group for the 76ers. Beverly outside. Pass to Bamba. Back to Beverly. Bamba with it. Morris on the wing. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Hield.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And for Buddy Hield, he became the 2nd fastest player in NBA history to hit 1,500 three-pointers, Doris.
And consider, BA, only Stephen Curry did it faster. Hield is one of the top 3-point shooters in the league. He's got both the volume and... Oh, that's a bad right there.
Wow!
Kelly Oubre, because of his athleticism, he can swipe it at any time.
And the basket by Halliburton.
Always helps to get these kinds of looks, right? Super easy to convert from that distance.
Morris passes to Martin. Out to Beverly. 4-3. Drains the triple. Beverly's got 5 now.
Patrick Beverly has turned himself into a willing and capable 3-point shooter. Pretty.
Hield with the ball. Guarded now by Morris. It's stolen by Beverly.
Pacers foul. Aaron Neesmith. Second personal foul.
Benedict Mathurin, the 6th overall pick in 2022. The Pacers' highest pick in 34 years, Doris.
Incredible to think, BA, that Indiana hadn't selected that high since 1988, and yet somehow, despite playing in a small market and without high draft selections, they were consistently in the playoffs up until the last several years. A real testament to the competitive spirit of the organization.
Late clock, the Sixers need to put one up here. Mathurin with a steal. McConnell outside. Pass to Mathurin. Launches a 3. 40 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. 5 on the clock. Smith. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Boy, that's a high percentage look by Jalen Smith. Exactly what you want your big man to create.
The 3 from Bamba. It's rebounded by Indiana. Pass to Smith. Toppin with it. Outside Walker. From the arc. Hits the trifecta. 5 points in the game.
No hesitation. Nice work by Walker, not overthinking it.
Indiana foul. Jalen Smith. First personal foul. Third team foul.
That one's off.
Patrick Beverly at the line for 2.
And the second free throw is good.
Boy, Patrick Beverly, what a pleasure this guy is to watch. The level of competitiveness, the commitment to the defensive end. Man, he can raise the team. Boy, that's all by design now. Get the shot as soon as possible on that inbound pass.
And Beverly gets it to go.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers, already up 26 points as this quarter ends. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm Assist to the Game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. Melton the 2 with Harris at the 3. Joel Embiid is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Maxey in at the 1 spot.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice. Oh, they keep the ball out of the cylinder, but they pick up the foul in the process. 2 shots coming at the line.
This guy is so good when he's attacking on the interior and looking to draw contact. Obi Toppin getting to his game.
A big group substitution here for Indiana. Turner, he's checked in for Smith. Neesmith comes in for Walker. Heald's checked in for Matherin. And Tyrese Halliburton subbed in for McConnell. Left side Maxey. Melton outside. Back to Maxey. From deep three-point land. The rebound by Turner. Well, Indiana shooting just 37% in the game. Heald from outside. Knocks down the triple.
Well, one of the most valuable pieces of real estate in the NBA, that corner 3. It's shorter than other spots, and Mr. Heald cashes in. He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
And no good. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. Covington's gone 1 for 3 on the night. Heald passes to Toppin. The shot from the low post is good. Toppin's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, this guy has made giant strides in his playmaking. Nice setup by Buddy Hield right there.
Right side Maxey. Back to Covington. Embiid finds Melton. Embiid a screen on Hield. Melton with the ball. Turner covering. And then Embiid with the dunk.
And there's the process at work. Embiid rolls off the pick and right into scoring position.
And there is a whistle. That goes on Tobias Harris. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Pacers making a change here. Siakam's checked in. And here are the Pacers now. Outside Hield. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Covington. Deflects the pass. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Here's Halliburton. And Embiid with the block.
Yeah, imposing his will. Embiid sending a message with that rejection.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
The 3 is up. The rebound by Neesmith.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Philadelphia.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
And out of bounds, the Pacers will take it. And here are the Pacers now. They're on a 12-4 run. Hield with the ball, and Melton picks him up defensively. Here's Siakam, and Siakam with the slam.
Well, Siakam with the ball on the deck, slicing his way through the defense to get a shot opportunity pretty.
From deep, Melton. And another miss by Philadelphia. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points.
They're improving, but still find themselves behind.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
Indiana's gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Halliburton, the pass to Hield. And stolen by Melton. And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul of the game. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Harris passes to Melton. Embiid against Turner. Back to Melton. Pass to Harris. Outside Maxey. 4 on the clock. Melton outside. There's the 3. On target from range. Melton's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the 76ers.
What would you say the deciding factor in this game was, Grant?
Yeah, B.A., ultimately you have to look at their field goal percentage. They were the more efficient team because they found clean looks all night.
And we've come to expect these kinds of strong games for Tyrese Maxey.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
Second chance effort for 3, Covington. Melton outside.
Pacers foul, Tyrese Halliburton. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
First free throw is good.
Think about Robert Covington's pass to being a valuable asset on the NBA roster. A guy who was undrafted out of Tennessee State, begins his career in Philadelphia with a team that wasn't trying to win, and now has become the prototypical 3-and-D valuable asset.
And the 76ers with possession. The lead is 15. Maxey. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And they came in here with some attitude, and they brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
And stolen by Melton. Maxey on the wing. For 3, Covington. It falls.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
So no problem for Philip.
This is the kind of basketball we love to watch, right, Richard? Teamwork, playing for one another, making each other better.
You need that to be successful. It doesn't matter how much talent you have. Teams that play hero ball make it too easy for the defense to adjust. We won't be seeing too much of that tonight.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Melton is in at shooting guard. Harris is the small forward. Embiid is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Maxey in at the point.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
Harris looking it over. Here he goes. And McDaniels with the block. Towns kicks to McDaniels. Back to Towns. Ball's knocked loose. Embiid with the steal, and they're moving it up. Trying to find Maxey and gets it to him. Stolen by Michael Conley. Here's Towns. And then Karl Anthony Towns with the jam.
Oh, my. Anthony Towns with a little extra emphasis on that one.
Out to Harris. And he banks in the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Drills it from outside.
And this pumps the whole team up. Conley. Shooting ability brings energy and excitement.
No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Drills the three-pointer.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
What I love most about Maxey is his aggressive attitude. When he's out there, he keeps his foot on the gas pedal.
Maxey hits them both.
Now, he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
And, Greg, while the Sixers have been a factor time and again, they've been unable to get past the conference semifinal.
Where they bowed out in 5 of the last 6 years, but you go back, they haven't made it any further since Allen Iverson led them to the finals back in 01.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Harris outside. Maxey against Conley. Back to Harris. Shoots the 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. And Towns throws it down.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Here's Maxey. Conley grabs the miss. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Timberwolves. Trailing by 2. Edwards, that's good.
The adjustment, man, what a finish.
Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Maxey with it, picked up by Brown. Maxey against Conley. Pocket 6. Embiid, the pass to Melton. The 76ers again can't hit it. For Minnesota, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. And Covington sends it back. And now Philadelphia on the break. Melton finds Covington. And here's Embiid. We've got 1:28 left to play here in the first. Pass to Harris. It's up a 3. And the 3 ball is good. Harris has got 5 now.
And you just got to respect Harris's three-point shot. He is a very capable scorer from that distance.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his first foul. 1:10 left to play in the first quarter. Edwards can't hit. The 76ers leading by 3. Outside, Maxey. Back to Harris. Conley against Maxey. Just 5 to shoot. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Maxey showing off the handles.
is Maxey. McDaniels. And stolen by Harris. Here's the break.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Timberwolves trail by 7. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Conley kicks to McDaniels to stop the run. It's in there. Conley with the assist.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
And taken away by Brown. For 3, Edwards. The shot, no good. Stolen by Michael Conley. Gets it off. No good that time. And that does it for the first quarter. 76ers lead by 5. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
And so, in the game for the 76ers, we've got Patrick Beverley. Marcus Morris is out there with Bamba. Then it's Martin. And it's Oubre in at the 2-guard position. And finished off by Oubre.
A powerful finisher. Oubre Jr., you deserve to get dunked on when you let him get inside.
And there's the call on Patrick Beverley. That's his first foul. Gobert dishes to Moore. Out to the right wing. On the wing, Milton. Back to Reed. And Moore kicks to Gobert. 5 to shoot. Tries again. And it's good on the way in.
And Gobert showing how much he wanted that basket.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. The NBA, of course, is so loaded it's not easy to come out on top. Joel Embiid said, for us to be able to win, we need to try to be perfect. I need to play at the highest level possible. Our shooters and defense have to do their job. It's tough, but it's fun. I guess you have to enjoy the journey as well, Kevin.
Yep, the journey, right, David, is the reward. That's for sure. Dave, thanks. GA, we've seen it over the last couple of years. The center position has come back into vogue.
And, Kevin, we were seeing teams go small. Lots of 4s, even traditional 3s play the 5. But with MVP-level seasons from guys like Jokic and Embiid, the center isn't quite extinct yet.
And slam dunk by Gobert.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
Martin driving the lane and finished off by Martin.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And it's Mohamed Bamba with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
Here's Moore. Nothing on the board. Fires the 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Oubre passes to Bamba. Over Gobert. Bamba's shot is off. Stolen by Bamba. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Oubre. And that one drops. Oubre's got 4 points this quarter. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the 76ers?
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that.
He gets that one. And the 76ers lead by 3.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Reed the pass to Alexander Walker. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Right side, Martin. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And I would not be surprised to see them double him up here.
The 76ers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And once in a while, Kenyon Martin Jr. has a blow-up game, RJ. We've seen it.
Yeah, Kev, he's got the talent to put up points in a hurry. A little bit up and down from night to night. That's what young players are. But when he is on, boy, you better keep feeding him.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
It's stolen by Gobert. Reed with it. Guarded now by Morris. Here's the screen. And there's the call on Patrick Beverley. That'll be his second foul of the game. Gobert with a screen on Oubre. And Moore kicks to Reed. Shot clock at 6. Drives to the hoop. To the right side. From outside the arc. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Moore.
Love the pass there from Gobert. Always nice when your big man feeds his teammates.
Beverley in the pass to Martin. Milton grabs the board. And Milton's got the ball here for the Timberwolves. Kick out to Moore. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Driving inside. And that one's good. Beverley.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Milton looking around. Down low. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
And the slam, if Rudy gets that ball anywhere near the rim, he is going to finish it.
And Beverley kicks to Martin. It's stolen by Gobert. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Minnesota on top. They lead by 2. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Minnesota in the lead. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. The 4 and the 5. It's McDaniels in town. And it's Brown in at the 3. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here.
Honestly, if you're the defense, you should be ashamed not coming up with a steal on that pass.
Outside Covington. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Heads up on the money pass by Maxey. Great vision.
Conley with it. Picked up by Harris. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Conley. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Edwards. He kicks it to Brown.
I like the contest from Harris, doing anything he can to alter that shot.
Maxey against Conley. Back to Maxey. Shot clock at 5. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Harris's shot is off.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
And the call will be against Harris. That's his first foul. Here's Edwards. And Embiid with the block.
Yeah, defensively, Embiid can take over a game with his reach. Big block from him there.
Here's Maxey. That one, no good. Minnesota's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9.
And when you look at the moves that Embiid has in the mid-range, he moves like a guard out there.
He studies film of Kobe and Jordan. Look, it shows up when you watch his footwork. It's amazing to see someone his size move so fluid.
Edwards passes to McDaniels, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Rudy Gobert is a fierce competitor. He says the average fan might not understand what I bring to the table, but the GMs in the league do. I want to be the best defensive player of all time. I want to be a force, and I want to win championships. I've got to set the tone every night. Kevin?
And he does. He is a stopper, no doubt about it. David, thank you. Milton with the ball, working on McDaniels. It's stolen by Edwards. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Edwards with it, now defended by Embiid. Towns looking around, and the shot goes in. Now it's a 5-point Minnesota lead.
And I'll tell you, offense comes really easy to Big Cat.
Takes it out to Covington. Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. Back to Covington. Outside, Maxey. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Covington. And there it is for him. Covington's got 5 points so far.
And lauded for his 3-and-D abilities. Covington this time gets it done off the bounce.
And the pass to McDaniels. The kick out to Towns. Over in the corner, Conley. Towns, a screen on Maxey. Conley finds Towns. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how about the athleticism from Towns there? Skying up with ease to power through on that alley-oop. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here's Covington, and the dunk by Covington.
For a player who plays with emotion like Covington, those kind of plays can really get your motor running.
Got a piece of it. Towns against Maxey. Kicks to Harris. Pass to Melton. Back to Harris for the lead. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Showing the quick hands that time. Harris with the catch and shoot.
Pass to McDaniels. Towns against Maxey. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. It's a 1-point game. Beverly. And foul on the shot. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review and close.
The previous play is under review.
Foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow-mo,
The ruling on the floor stands.
and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
No good on the free throw. He hits the second from the line. The Timberwolves trail. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Gobert with a screen on Beverly. Milton kicks to Reed. Pass to Gobert. Oubre against Moore. Down to 5 on the shot clock. On the wing, Milton. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. It's stolen by Gobert. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. 76. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Philadelphia's gone a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Marcus Morris is out there with Bamba. Then it's Martin. Then there's Kelly Oubre. And it's Beverly in at the point guard position.
And this is in Morris's wheelhouse right here. Extremely fluid with the catch and release.
Milton the pass to Reed. Knocked loose. And now Philadelphia on the break. Here's Martin. Count the basket. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And they've really been able to get out in transition and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace.
Here's Alexander Walker. They get it back. And Gobert kicks to Reed. Another shot. And Gobert with the layup. And it's 8 points for Rudy Gobert.
And the big man from France, Gobert, a menace around the rim.
Oubre outside. Now the feed to Bamba. Morris outside. 5 on the clock. There's the drive. And Morris throws it down.
And not a next-level athlete, but Morris has the ability to face up and beat his man off the dribble.
Milton the pass to Moore. Gobert with a screen on Oubre. And there's the pass to Alexander Walker. And Reed has it in the corner. Alexander Walker passes to Moore. For Martin. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. The 76ers leading by 6. Oubre outside. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. In the corner, Bamba with it. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Towns, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. McDaniels comes in for Reed. Edwards, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. And Mike Conley subbed in for Shake Milton. The Timberwolves again can't hit. 76ers have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
The size and skills of Embiid, look, it just makes him a tough cover. Sometimes you just gotta foul the big fella.
First one falls for him. And Embiid drops them both.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
McDaniels, the kick out to Towns. Back to McDaniel. Fires from deep. That's good. The Philadelphia lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Towns.
And this is why he's a go-to option. Towns enjoys getting the chance to come up big for his team.
Covington against Edwards. Covington into the lane. He was all alone on that one.
A smart offensive player. I like watching Covington get interior positioning and look to score.
Conley kicks to Moore. Back to Conley. Here's Towns. It's Edwards on the wing. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
And the more experience Edwards gets, the better he'll become, especially when he's stepping up and hitting the big shots.
Conley finds Towns.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
This is it to Melton. Back to Maxey. Pass to Harris. Launches it from deep. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Timberwolves.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And another area they've separated themselves has been their three-point shooting, making the defense pay for any airspace. And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Conley, the pass to McDaniels. Out to Conley. There's the triple. It's money from deep.
And there is just no fear in Mike Conley. He has not let a big shot he was afraid to take.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Stolen by McDaniels. Covington with the steal.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Pretty much they have to be perfect the rest of the way. That puts tremendous pressure on your offense.
Love the patience from Covington. Lets the situation develop and then delivers a perfect strike.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. .11 seconds left in the game. Conley kicks to Moore. Towns the screen. Fires the three. Count it!
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
For the tie. Oh, yes, he can! Yes, he can!
At the buzzer, that's why he's that dude. Yeah.
And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. From Target Center, back in a moment. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. In at the guard spots, Maxey and Melton. Robert Covington out there with Tobias Harris. And it's Embiid in at the center, filling out the middle.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Moore finds Conley. Timberwolves passing it around. Second shot opportunity. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Conley's got the game tied up here for the Timberwolves.
Oh, what a feed right there. Towns' vision is really off the charts.
And the dunk by Covington.
Big time hoop from Covington. He's had to earn everything he's gotten in his NBA career.
Here's Towns. Up to the right wing. It's tipped, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Covington. A minute into overtime in what has been a great game so far. Just 5 on the clock. Edwards kicks to Towns. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Maxey on the wing. Over by Conley. Driving to the basket. Moore against Harris. Moore dishes to Towns. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Outside, Maxey. Left side, Covington. Embiid finds Covington. Kicks it out to Maxey. And it's off from three-point range. Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 from the floor since the start of overtime. And the dunk by Covington.
And it's an added bonus when Covington gets going. And boy, is he feeling it tonight. Let's see if he can stay aggressive.
Maxey against Moore. On the wing, Melton. Drives to the hoop. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And a long wind-up and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up. Here's Edwards, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And this is Edwards' game. And when he's aggressive in trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
And he ends up making the second, and that brings them within 5.
Ooh, you hope that leaving points at the line won't come back to haunt them.
And that's on a bounce. Philadelphia will retain possession. Conley against Maxey. Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Maxey's got the lead up to 8 now for the 76ers. Back to McDaniels. Pass to Moore. He kicks it to Towns. It counts. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Unreal. Big Cat, one of the game's great scorers, also deadly in the clutch.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
Yeah, no way that should have taken so long. They don't have that much time to waste. They need to foul immediately.
It's the first, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Taking full advantage of his opportunities at the line to extend their lead.
Over in the corner, Edwards. Latrey. So Philadelphia wins it, and they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things fine. Much appreciated, David. And that about wraps it up. This
front courts in this one. Both teams very skilled at the 4 and the 5, Clark.
And you know what? It's a nice contrast in this age of small ball and positionless basketball. It's good to see the front court players thriving and making it happen.
And now Indiana's starting group. We've got Neesmith, Pascal Siakam out there with Miles Turner. Then it's Halliburton, and it's Hield in at the shooting guard position.
If you want the title of 3-and-D player, you've got to make threes. McDaniels has really worked on that shot.
Outside Hield. Lets it go from deep. McDaniels with the rebound. And here are the Timberwolves. It's a 3-point game. Edwards finds Conley. Pass to McDaniels. Brown, a screen on Hield. 6 to shoot. Here's Conley. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Now, this is just too easy for Conley. The D can't allow him to get this close to the basket.
After falling in the first round of the 2023 playoffs, Clark, the Timberwolves still have some work to do.
Yep, they were hoping the Rudy Gobert trade, BA, would elevate them higher. But this is a team that still needs to grow and develop more. I think their front office is going to stay aggressive in tweaking the roster.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Halliburton on the wing, guarded by Edwards. Here's Neesmith. Just 5 on the clock. The ball's knocked loose, and the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in, the Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Kicks it out, Towns. Pass to McDaniels. With some arc. It's Brown on the wing. Edwards looking for an opening. Second chance shot. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, Clark, we know Anthony Edwards is a great hooper. But how would you rate his acting ability?
Hey, I thought he was quite good. To be honest with you, BA, in that Hoops movie, he was playing the bad guy, the villain role. Ant has a huge personality. We saw that on the big screen. Perhaps a second career for him when he's done terrorizing the NBA.
Now here's Hield. Siakam outside. Stolen by Conley. All alone on the break. And he lays it in on the break.
Fellow Buckeye Mike Conley, one of the outstanding point guards in the league. His defensive prowess, superb. He's not afraid to go after steals, and he usually gets his share.
And when you watch Halliburton run point, he makes life easy for his team.
You know, he's like a Pied Piper. He's a guy that other people gravitate to and enjoy playing with. Always has his head up. He's excellent at reading angles and situations and using the right pass at the right time, and rarely seems to force shots. I mean, that's the quintessential playmaking point guard if ever there was one.
Now here's Towns. Shot clock at 6. From deep, Conley. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Brown against Hield. He's off on the layup. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. McDaniels from long range. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Now here's Turner. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Jumps up, and Towns slams it home.
You know, this is why Karl Anthony Towns is considered a great big man. He's versatile, but he also can bully the opposition at each end.
Hield from outside. Edwards pulls it in. And here are the Timberwolves. A 14-2 run over the last bit. Pass to Conley. We've got 1:08 left to play in the first. McDaniels passes to Conley. Back to Daniels. The 3-ball. And can't connect on that one. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. To the paint. Here's Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
And Hield's playmaking continues to improve. Solid pass right there to the open teammate.
The offensive rebound. Stolen by Siakam. Turner against Towns. Turner passes to Hield. Puts up a 3. And the 3-pointer goes.
Hield came into the league now with a very solid 3-point shot. And he's only gotten better.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Towns finds Brown. Towns is screen on Hield. Conley against Halliburton. From deep. By Conley. That one's good. Conley's got 7 points.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Here's Siakam. Oh, he missed the layup. He had him with the pump fake. And so it's Minnesota ending the quarter up. And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
So far, they've had a lot of success off fast break plays, and they'll probably continue to push the tempo as much as possible.
One other factor today, points off turnovers. I mean, let's see if they can keep up the pressure, capitalize off more forced miscues.
On the court for the Pacers, second quarter underway. Obi Toppin out there with Walker. Then there's Jalen Smith. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And it's McConnell in at the point. Here's Moore. And there's the drive. Reed passes to Alexander Walker. Here's Moore. He buries it from 3.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
Well, Grant, the Pacers made no secret about their focus on improving defensively.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, that's how they'll take the next step. They rank near the bottom in a lot of defensive categories, and that has to change, and of course, they know it.
First team foul.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. And it's Mathurin missing. Minnesota has gone 4 of 6 from 3-point range thus far. It's tipped.
Yeah, using his long wingspan, Walker could become a serious defensive menace.
Here's Moore. Pass to Reed. Fires for 3. That shot, no good. McConnell against Milton. Here's Walker. That shot off. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Milton attacking. Here's Reed. Pass to Moore. Reed, a screen on Walker. Moore. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, Tyrese Halliburton has made a believer out of his head coach. Rick Carlisle said, quote, he is a basketball savant type of guy. People like him, like Doncic, they sense when their timing is coming. He craves the responsibility of being the franchise point guard, and he always is aware of what needs to be done. Brian?
That's high praise, Allie. Thanks, good stuff. Oh, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. The Pacers have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Mathurin, a screen on Milton. Outside Mathurin. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Well, Clark, no question which end of the floor Rudy Gobert makes his biggest impact.
Yeah, he's a demoralizing defender. I mean, his height and reach give him some significant advantages, but it's more than that. You don't win multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards just because you're tall and long. You got to have some toughness, you got to have some anticipation and timing, and the willingness to get down and dirty.
Here's Milton. The Pacers making their last shot. Gobert passes to Moore. Gobert with a screen on Matherin. Pass to Reed. Down low. Oh, they get a hand on it. Toppin with a steal. To the middle. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Good work by Matherin getting rid of the ball. When somebody has a better shot, you got to throw it his way.
Using the size. Gobert.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And talk about a team that's known for being unselfish. The Indiana Pacers.
Yeah, you know, BA, it's part of their core philosophy. Keep the ball moving, keep everyone involved and engaged.
Now here's Milton. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Gobert. Now Reed. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Reed, a screen on McConnell. And he lobs it up top. Reed can't hit.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Walker's shot is off. The Timberwolves have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Here's Alexander Walker, and he dunks it down.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And the ball out of play. The Pacers will have it.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
Anderson's checked in for Reed. The Pacers have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Now here's Hield. Not a lot of room. Outside for Halliburton. Siakam the screen. Now Halliburton. Here's Neesmith. Siakam outside. Just 5 to shoot. Hield passes to Neesmith. Second shot opportunity. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Honestly, I don't know how he pulled that off.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
For 3, Conley. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Minnesota closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. We'll be right back after this word. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We've seen Mike Conley really having a great game.
Yeah, even with the extra attention he's getting from the defenders, he's finding ways to excel.
Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at him.
Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. McDaniels at power forward with Towns at center. And it's Brown in at small forward. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Well, Clark, is it just me, or have we seen a little bit of a resurgence in zone defense in the NBA the last few years?
Yeah, I think you're spot on there. It is a little more used and a little more part of the toolkit of coaches now in the NBA zone defense. It's important because teams are stretching you out with the three-point shot from every position and every spot on the floor. And so it's a nice wrinkle to perhaps stretch it out defensively by playing zone, where you have guys covering those perimeter spots from an area standpoint instead of just an individual man standpoint.
Even though the Timberwolves made the playoffs in 2023, Grant, they had their share of trials.
Yeah, B.A., they had to integrate new players. I mean, Cat missed 51 games due to a calf strain. There was that incident with Gobert and Kyle Anderson. And, of course, Jaden McDaniels fracturing his hand.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
And it's Hield missing. Minnesota's gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Edwards with it. Siakam covering. And another 3 from Minnesota.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Pass to Turner. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. There's a screen by Turner and Siakam. Here we go. Oh, no good. Unable to end this run. Fast break, Minnesota. And here's Edwards outside. Here's Towns. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Siakam against McDaniels. Siakam the screen. Halliburton for three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Left side Conley. And the foul called on Buddy Hield. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Edwards. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin of the game. Here's McDaniels. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. One thing about the Pacers, Clark, year in, year out, they compete.
And you know, it doesn't matter who's on the roster. They can and will outwork most teams. Even the best teams can't afford a letdown against the Pacers. Guys like McDaniels, who can guard just about any position on the floor, extremely valuable these days. Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim, that's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
And the foul called on Buddy Hield. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Timberwolves with possession here.
When he's defending, Siakam is just all over you. He's got great footwork and fast hands.
To stop the run. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Jaden McDaniels picks one up. You know, Clark, what you marvel about with Halliburton, the accuracy from both the field and the line.
Well, there are very few guys that are part of the 50-40-90 club, and every year he's flirting with that. And when he doesn't have the shot that he wants, what I like is that he just simply makes the right basketball pass.
Now here's Towns. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Towns has got 7.
Taking the contact and scoring. Towns not to be denied at the bucket there.
Turner passes to Hield. Over Conley. Pass to Halliburton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Driving inside. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Great speed displayed that time by Tyrese Halliburton. Went right to the rack when he saw the gap in the defense.
Well, Chris Finch has done a nice job with this group, Clark. Just seems like he needs a playmaker or two around Anthony Edwards.
That's a pretty good observation, B.A. I mean, there's no doubting Anthony Edwards starting. I mean, he's going to be one of the better players of this era, I would think. But you're right. He needs help. It's a team game. He can't do it alone.
Now here's Hield. Halliburton outside. Pass to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
A clean pass that time from Halliburton to a wide-open teammate. Just smart ball movement there.
Conley on the attack. Brown with a screen. McDaniels passes to Brown. And here's McDaniels. The 15-footer. Towns. That's good. He's got 9.
You know, no surprise that Towns is very effective from mid-range. With his size and shooting touch, it's expected.
55 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Tipped away. Out of bounds. The Timberwolves will take it.
Part of passing the rock, it's calculating risk and reward. I don't think that was a great decision.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Sinks that one from the post.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Now here's Walker. Still without a bucket. And he comes up with a bucket.
And such a strong guy. Walker could live in the paint.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Milton with it, and it's Toppin picking him up. Here's Reed. Back to Milton. To the paint. A slam dunk by Reed.
He slams drives it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he?
The refs are much more lenient with that kind of situation than they used to be.
Milton for three. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. Jalen Smith is out there with Toppin. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. Then there's Walker. And it's McConnell in at the 1. Here's Moore. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Outside Mathurin. Three-pointer, no good. And here's Gobert. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Alexander Walker, the pass to Gobert. Pass to Moore. Takes a 3. Walker pulls down the board. The Pacers shooting 36% for the game. Not great. Three-pointer Mathurin buries it from 3.
He'll mix one in here and there. Mathurin stretches the floor that way, making the defense respect his 3-ball.
And Milton, here we go. Now here's Reed. Three-pointer. Connects from downtown.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Toppin outside. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Milton passes to Gobert. Now here's Reed, guarded by Toppin. Here's Alexander Walker. Reed, a screen on Walker. Here's Alexander Walker. Gobert up top. Just 5 on the clock. And he's going for the lob. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
Gobert is a big target, especially when he's roaming around that rim.
Here's Milton. And he drops it in from the low post. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Minnesota.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issues defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
They've also been showing us standout play on the fast break, working as a team to create easy opportunities.
The Pacers have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. And McConnell the bucket on the assist by Toppin.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
And that's a foul called on T.J. McConnell. That's his first foul of the game. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Towns, he's checked in for Gobert. McDaniels comes in for Reed. Anthony Edwards is checked in for Alexander Walker. And Conley subbed in for Milton. Moore passes to Towns. Out to the right wing. Towns, a screen on Halliburton. For 3. The shot by Conley, no good.
That's staying connected to the shooter and timing the contest.
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Tremendous explosion on that launch by Halliburton, throwing it down.
Kicks it out Towns, fires the 3, and he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Where was the defense? Can't allow Hill to get this kind of positioning to throw it down.
Conley goes in, pass to McDaniels. Kicks it out Towns. Let's go with a 3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
But let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Timberwolves.
Loved how much they moved the ball out there tonight.
Yeah, no one got left out. This was a real team effort.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Karl Anthony Towns.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
Now here's Conley. McDaniels a screen. Moore passes to McDaniels. Here's Moore. Towns taking his time here. And the layup falls.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Knocks down the long J.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Now here's Conley. Towns with the ball, and it's Hield picking him up. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
That one's good by Moore.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Pass to Neesmith from the arc. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a three of his own, but you gotta play smarter. Play your game, not theirs.
So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. We saw two. All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
On paper, this looks like a real mismatch. These teams have very different expectations.
And in any matchup like this, the early stages are important. The team coming in as a big underdog has to keep it close, otherwise things can go south in a hurry.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. In at the guard spots, Halliburton and Mathurin. Neesmith is out there with Pascal Siakam, and it's Turner in at the center position. Now, here's Maxey. Takes the three, and it's Mathurin with the rebound.
And you will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Here's Embiid. Now Maxey. Out to Harris. Out to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Embiid. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
It wasn't the best of season's doors for the Indiana Pacers last year, but there are reasons for optimism.
Kevin, they've got a talented young core that appeared to really enjoy playing with one another. It was a selfless group that looked fun to coach, and I believe the franchise headed in the right direction.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Halliburton against Maxey. Halliburton, that's good.
Well, you love when guards are unafraid to get to the painted area and finish. Go ahead, Tyrese.
Elton kicks to Maxey. Bobbed up there for Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
And you put the ball anywhere within a 3-foot radius of the rim, and Embiid's gonna go get it. And he's also coming with bad intentions.
Now, here's Halliburton. Up top, Maxey. He's covered by Halliburton. Maxey against Halliburton. Three-pointer by Embiid. On the wing, Melton. Hands it from downtown.
We know this about Robert Covington. He is a team man first and foremost. Pretty pass.
Mathurin against Melton. Mathurin with the ball, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys. Maxey, no good.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Count that one. Maxey's got 5 points so far.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And credit Harris for creating that high percentage look, scanning the floor and finding the best option.
Halliburton passes to Mathurin. Back to Halliburton. Here's Maxey, and slam dunk by Maxey.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Here's Mathurin. On its way from Turner for 2. Misses off the left iron. And the 76ers with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. Maxey with it. Halliburton picks him up. Embiid kicks to Harris. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Bobbed up there for Embiid. Out of bounds. Indiana takes possession.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for Indiana. 6-point game. And it's Halliburton penetrating, and he finishes nicely on the layup. He's got 8.
How about that take from Halliburton? That's a big-time finish on the drive.
To the paint, here's Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
And he can do a lot more damage to
to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
On the wing, Melton. Defended by Matherin.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, the numbers speak for themselves, but what Tyrese Halliburton is showing you the versatility he has at the offensive end.
Maxey lays it up off the glass. Maxey's got 9 points.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
And Robert Covington picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Siakam. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner.
You can see Turner evolving as a passer. He wants to set his teammates up. That's a pretty look.
Tyrese Maxey. He's been the guy making things happen for the Philadelphia 76ers. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Philadelphia.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Marcus Morris is out there with Martin. Then it's Bamba. Then there's Oubre. And it's Beverly in at the 1. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The Pacers are a team on the rise, and Tyrese Halliburton says one of the favorite parts about the way we're building the culture here is it's not just showing up for a game, and that's it. We watch games, text about games, talk about games when we get to the arena. I just want to be around guys who love basketball and want to be great. Kevin?
Isn't that special, David? Hey, thanks for that report. Now, Oubre. After the missed 3 from Buddy Hield, Morris passes to Beverly. Oubre with it. He's picked up by Walker. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Bamba's shot is off.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
We've seen some promising growth from Jalen Smith, haven't we, Doris? He's asserting himself more. It shows.
He is, Kevin, and we're talking about a 6'10" guy, lean frame, has some shooting ability. It's a matter of this guy keeping that aggression and keeping that focus. There's still a long way to go, but you love that he's starting to carve a little niche in this league.
With greater penalties attached to those take fouls, Doris, how do you think that rule change has panned out?
Well, you saw the players adjust quite quickly to this rule change, frankly. It's opened up the floor, created a better product aesthetically. We want fast pace, show off all that athleticism, a perfect implementation of a rules change. You have now got to respect the three-point shooting ability of Marcus Morris. He understands now he's got to take that shot.
Hield from outside. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now, here's Bamba. That shot wide open. Morris has got 6 in the quarter.
Well, you can tell that Mr. Morris doesn't lack for confidence. This guy is ready to shoot as soon as it touches his hands.
Bamba setting the pick for Morris. Down low. And the dunk by Bamba.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
He lobs it up. Stolen by Beverly. Now the 76ers on the break. Pass to Bamba. Back to Morris. Uncovered. And it's McConnell with the rebound.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Stolen by Beverly. And now Bamba pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
The act of hands in anticipation. Patrick Beverly doing Patrick Beverly-like things.
And they're great at both ends, but the Sixers offense, Greg, the Sixers offense is elite.
And it all starts with Joel Embiid feasting inside and at the free throw line. And his teammates reap the benefits as well with wide open shots on the perimeter.
And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Morris with a screen on Heel. Bamba kicks to Beverly. 6 to shoot. Back to Bamba. Rebound by Smith. Pacers trail by 10. Here's Walker, and the dunk by Walker.
When Jarris Walker stuffs it, we feel those pucks over here.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Morris outside. Back to Beverly. Morris looking over the floor. No good that time. Indiana's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. Marcus Morris picks one up there.
Well, this guy has made giant strides in his playmaking. Nice setup by Buddy Hield right there.
Now here is Martin. Scoreless thus far.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
Smith finds Hield. Beverly against Smith. Bamba with the block.
That is a combination of length and defensive instinct. Send it back, Mo Bamba.
Martin dishes to Morris. Pass to Bamba. Now here's Beverly. Bamba setting the pick for Beverly. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Stolen by Walker. Shot by Hield. Nobody around. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Philadelphia with a 6-point. Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
On the court right now for the Pacers. In at the guard spots, Halliburton and Mathurin. Miles Turner out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Neesmith in at the 3, the small forward. Indiana shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
Maxey kicks to Embiid. The three-pointer, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Siakam. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Siakam's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, that is about recognition right there from Tyrese Halliburton. He recognizes the overcommitment, makes the defense pay.
No, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Oh, Greg, there's a lot of impressive things about Tyrese Halliburton, most notably how efficient he is.
Yeah, Kevin, those percentages are terrific. But not only that, he's phenomenal at it, making sure he keeps his teammates involved. Just a remarkable young point guard. And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
And it does a lot for Covington when he can finish through contact. Gives him the confidence to take it inside, even when there's traffic.
And so Siakam will bring it up for Indiana. Trailing by 10. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. As ever, Joel Embiid has the pressure on him to be the franchise player. He said it's not an easy job. If it was easy, everybody would do it. When you're actually the best offensive player and the best defensive player, you got to make plays. You can't be perfect. All I can do is try to do my best every game. Kevin?
Well said. His best DA is pretty great, isn't it? Thank you so much for the report. Here's Halliburton. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
Just doing what he can. He's competing and he's converting.
And he has really kept them in this one. A high effort level. Now the rest of the team has got to step up.
Now here is Harris. Oh, good with the triple. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Halliburton against Maxey. Passes to Neesmith. No one near him. And he hits the jump shot. Neesmith has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Pacers. Here's Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play. I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
And the Pacers with possession here. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. He had a nice open look right there. Neesmith has got 7 points.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Melton, no good. Pacers trail by 8.
Blocking foul call. Tyrese Maxey. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Indiana making some changes. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Hield kicks to Toppin. Back to Hield. Indiana needs to get a shot off. 2 on the clock. Here's McConnell. And the baseline jumper, no good. Philadelphia leading by 8. Martin with it. Out guarded by Hield. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Bamba against Walker. Oh, that was a strong dunk.
That is nice.
This is an important ability for Mo Bamba to have, right? Score on the move, put it on the deck, make sure you take advantage of all that length on the drive.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, and you know what's going to happen, there are going to be points put on the board.
Oubre for 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. Oubre's got his second bucket.
He's starting to develop that range. Maybe the stroke isn't perfect, but Oubre showing promise.
Here's Smith. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Over in the corner, Beverly. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Outside, Martin. Tipped away and stolen by McConnell. Walker with a clean, and it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
And a big-time 3 to cut.
Tyrese Maxey. He's been the guy making things happen for Philadelphia. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We come back right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. They've got Bamba, Patrick Beverly out there with Oubre. Then it's Martin. And it's Morris in at the 4 slot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the 76ers?
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket. And watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
Outside Covington. Back to Maxey. In the corner, it's Melton. Takes it out to Covington. The pass to Maxey. Just 4 to shoot. Outside Martin. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Halliburton. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner. Turner's got 3 assists in the game. Nice move. Maxey attacking.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Tobias Harris is checked in for Philadelphia. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. They've led by as many as 14 points. Beyond the arc. The Pacers pull it in. Halliburton outside. Neesmith. Indiana again missing.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And Maxey with the basket on the assist by Embiid. And it's an 11-point 76ers lead. Pass to Mathurin. Siakam up top. He's guarded by Melton.
Boy, the power of Pascal put it on the deck and with authority.
Mathurin against Melton. On the wing, Melton. Maxey passes to Melton. Outside, Maxey. Here's the 3. The Pacers pull it in. Turner's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Inside, Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
You have to love the aggression right there. He's got the vertical, might as well put it to good use.
Maxey kicks to Embiid. 76ers moving the ball around. Maxey against Halliburton. Here's Embiid. Oh, Embiid just overpowers the defense inside.
A willingness to get really physical. Embiid willing to throw some serious muscle around.
Back to Halliburton. Goes back up. He lays it in. Halliburton's got 21.
That play was about great positioning for Tyrese Halliburton, able to get to the glass and send it in.
And the call will go against Benedict Mathurin. That is his first foul of the game. And stolen by Siakam. Melton against Mathurin. Turner passes to Mathurin. That 3 off the mark. First free throw is good, and that stretches their lead to 8.
I love Robert Covington's story. Here's an undrafted player out of Tennessee State who's now made a very long, productive NBA career as a 3-and-D player and just one of the hardest workers in the league.
Yields checked in for Neesmith.
Oh, big-time pivotal bucket, Tyrese Halliburton. We see you.
Kicks it out to Covington. Here's Melton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his second.
Clearly a foul.
4th team foul.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. Andrew Beverly, he's checked in for the 76ers. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Well, it's about the little details. Capitalize at the free throw line, add to your lead.
Healed outside. No good off the back of the rim. Philadelphia with the ball. Back to Harris. He kicks it to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Disappointing day for them. Let's see if they go down with a fight.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you would love to see them finish this game the right way.
Pass to Hield. To the inside. Nifty move. Turner. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Embiid.
Well, this to me is where Turner has mastered that pump fake, right? The defense can't jump at that. You've got to stay down and stay disciplined.
Here he goes. So the 76ers win it. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage.
All right, everyone. Greetings, guards. Taken. Center state. Tonight, RJ, this league has morphed from interior base to perimeter dominated.
Yeah, so we're seeing a lot more games headlined by backcourt players. Also, coaches using lots of three-guard type lineups, so it's a lot of small ball. It makes for a quicker, higher-scoring style of game.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. McDaniels at power forward with Towns at center. And it's Brown in at the 3 spot. And here are the Sixers now. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Maxey attacking. Banked it in off the glass.
And Maxey is just terrific on the drive. His speed and ability to finish is different in so many ways.
Towns, left side. Here's the 3. Kept alive. Back to Conley. 4-3. The rebound by Maxey. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. Pass to Harris. Now here's Melton from downtown. Here's Embiid. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. Troy Brown picks one up, and the free throw, no good. And Joel Embiid is a rarity in many ways, including how effective he is inside.
Yeah, B.A., we don't see that as much as we used to. Big men dominating down low. But Embiid is an exception. A center with a deadly mix of dominance down low and skill work outside.
And it's Maxey missing. For Minnesota, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. And it's McDaniels off the drive. Edwards against Covington. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Joel Embiid.
And Edwards' teammates encourage him to be aggressive because when he is, he forces the defense's hand.
That one misses.
Normally he sinks all of his free throws. The defense got lucky there.
Out to Covington. Three-pointer. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Heads up on the money pass by Maxey. Great vision.
McDaniels a screen. Pass to Edwards. Back to Daniels. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. The 76ers have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. For 3, Maxey. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside. It's Edwards on the wing. Into the lane. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
The tenacity from Edwards. I mean, I love when he attacks the basket like that.
For 3, Covington sinks it from distance. Covington's got 6 points.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Maxey with it. He's picked up by Conley. Embiid against Towns. Maxey passes to Embiid.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
This is why they feed Embiid. His teammates trust his ability to get the job done.
And where the Sixers really separate themselves, Richard, elite in both three-point and free throw percentage.
Yeah, with Embiid doing what he does, you're going to get a lot of free throws. And you're going to get looks from range because of the amount of attention that he gets.
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played.
I mean, I'll tell you, Towns is so dangerous on the offensive glass.
The Sixers leading. Here's Maxey. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 6. Pass to Towns. Lays it up and banks it in. Towns has gotten his second bucket.
Nice positioning and footwork on point. And Towns so smooth down there inside.
Melton outside. Towns against Embiid. Harris, a screen on Towns. 5 to shoot. Outside Maxey. Open shot by Melton. Towns with a rebound. For Minnesota, they've got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Pass to McDaniels. Towns, a screen on Covington. Takes the 3. Again, the miss by Towns. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 5 from deep. Intercepted. And here comes the break. And Towns slams it home.
And that's a powerful man right there. Towns is never going to pass up a chance to finish with authority.
5 ticks left in the first. McDaniels. And it's blocked by Embiid. And so the ball out of bounds. Embiid touched it last. For 3, Conley. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. The Sixers on top, up 3. And we'll be back. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Sixers, what do you guys think?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
Melton the 2 with Harris at the 3. Joel Embiid is out there with Robert Covington. And it's Maxey in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Mamba, the pass to Beverly. The kick out to Morris. Up top, Oubre. Shot clock at 5. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
And sometimes on defense, you could just get lucky.
Milton passes to Gobert. It's rebounded by Morris.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Ooh, Gobert with a steal. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Throws it up high. Ball stolen. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Philly fans, they're known for their passion, and Tyrese Maxey said, I love them because they're real. They're honest and they're tough. They know the game, they know what they're talking about, and they know what players are getting out of it. They care about winning, and that's what I care about. Brian?
Such a great sports city, too. Allie, thank you. Morris for 3. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. And here's Gobert. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
Yeah, nice dish by Gobert. With his height, he can see over the whole defense.
When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, B.A., they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
And the foul on Marcus Morris. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Gobert inside, covered by Bamba. Melton, no good. Philadelphia's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And it's Morris penetrating. Outside Oubre. Takes it inside. Back to Bamba. Out to Beverly. Fires the 3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
And far from the best shot. But all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
Milton passes to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
An awesome athlete. It's fun watching Gobert get up and hammer it down with force.
Morris, right side. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it.
Draw them in and kick it out. Great execution to open up an easy look from outside.
Milton passes to Alexander Walker. Here's Gobert, covered by Bamba. Milton for three. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Beverly, right side. Outside Oubre.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
5 on the clock. There's the triple. Fires in the triple. And now a three-point Philadelphia lead.
This is experience at work. Batum knows he has the shot. No need to think about it at all.
Outside Milton. This one for three. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3. You know, there's some great ball handlers in the league today, but maybe not as much as in the past, RJ.
Well, most teams are more focused on ball movement now, BA. Passing is the emphasis, not ISO play. But at the end of the day, you better have a guy late game that can do the ISO work.
Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Nice play by Gobert, taking it up strong and daring people to stop him.
Oubre finds Batum. .59 seconds left in the second. Beverly against Milton. With the teardrop. And Gobert with a block.
Well, Rudy loves erasing shots. Every chance he gets, he'll take a swipe at you.
Moore passes to Reed. Gobert up top. Milton for three. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
Beverly for three. Reed with the rebound. Minnesota in the lead. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Moore's shot is off. The 76ers have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Beverly into the lane. The three from Bamba. Rebound Minnesota. Here's Alexander Walker. Here's Reed. And he banks in the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Timberwolves ahead, leading by 4. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. How about Robert Covington displaying all his skills today?
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
On the court for Minnesota. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. McDaniels at power forward with Towns at center. And it's Brown in at small forward. Lots of winning going on in Philadelphia. 6 straight playoff appearances, Richard.
Yeah, they're the masters of the mid. Their game, that's just the way it is. No finals appearances. And look, that's got to be top of mind. East is tough, but they've got the talent to go far, but they just keep having mid-seasons.
Good on the second one.
And looking at Edwards, the offensive skills he has are impressive. Now he must focus on improving his defense.
And it's the Sixers with the ball. Trailing by 5. Pass to Maxey. The 3-ball. Sends it home from 3-point land. Maxey's got 7 points.
The pure shooting stroke of Maxey, gifted at draining it from outside the arc.
And the shot goes.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Melton on the wing. Maxey surveys. Pass to Embiid. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 5 rebounds in the game. And here's Brown for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Now it's a 7-point Minnesota lead.
Yeah, and for Towns, great awareness at the offensive end.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Maxey finds Covington. The kick out to Maxey from behind the arc. McDaniels with the rebound. Minnesota's gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Always the head of steam, Richard. Tyrese Maxey is so electric. You never know what he's going to bring.
Oh, B.A., he loves to get out in transition and run. Speed is his greatest asset, and when speed kills, and he definitely uses that to his advantage. He's a small guy with big hops. Maxey goes up high for that finish.
Here's Edwards. Drives to the hoop. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. They throw good, Edwards.
Shooting for Minnesota.
And both free throws good for Edwards. Philadelphia has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Anthony Edwards carries a swagger about him. He said, quote, I am the most confident person in the world. I've always felt like I'm the best at everything I did. Coach Finch said, quote, he is super confident, he's real, and he's genuine. A lot of guys have a confidence that hides in insecurity. He is not that. He knows who he is as a person and as a player. Brian?
Yeah, great point. Thank you, Allie. The crossover. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Edwards. Clock at 6. Here's Towns. Shakes him. And that's 2 points on the layup. Towns has got 12 points.
And what a luxury to have a big man who can score like Towns. He's been unstoppable here.
Conley against Maxey. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Mike Conley.
Maxey straight challenging the D, rewarded with the whistle.
And the 76ers will have a different look here. Bamba's checked in for Joel Embiid. Morris comes in for Covington. Batum is checked in for Harris. And it's Oubre in for Melton. Gobert with the bucket.
At his size, at that range, Gobert's shot is pretty much impossible to alter. The defender did what he could do.
That's his first personal foul.
And he drops the first.
At the line for Philadelphia.
Both free throws good from Maxey.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Milton passes to Reed. Reed a screen on Maxey. Back to Reed. Pass to Alexander Walker. Inside. Oh! Gobert hammers it home!
And just so mobile at his size. Once Gobert sets the screen, he rolls hard to the right spot.
Gobert with a screen on Oubre. Moore passes to Gobert. Reed with it. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Sixers ball.
The Sixers trailing. Now Maxey. He's got 13. And the shot goes down. Maxey's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
When Maxey is feeling himself, he can really fill up that stat sheet.
Milton, no good. And so Morris will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Maxey passes to Morris. Oubre on the wing. Back to Morris. Oubre on the wing. No points yet. Here's Maxey. Got a hand on it. Poke loose. And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And the 76ers making a change here. Beverly's checked in.
Coming up to the floor for your Sixers. Number
Pass to Moore. Gobert with a screen on Batum. Fires from deep. All alone on the break. Here's throw it down.
When he took off, I was not expecting that.
Now Reed. The kick out to Milton. Here's Moore. Here's Gobert. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? Timberwolves ahead, up 4. And time for a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Marcus Morris out there with Nicholas Batum. Then it's... Oh, no. Look out! Ruthless!
How is the hoop still standing?
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Batum outside. Now here's Oubre. He's closely guarded. Batum left side. 4 on the clock. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Timberwolves.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And another thing that's impressed me has been their consistency with their 2-point jump shots, getting it done from the mid-range. And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
The kick out to Morris. Uses the glass on the layup.
It's nice to see they're not settling for 3-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Milton passes to Reed. Keeps it alive. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Yeah, just what they needed from Gobert. Grabbing the rebound with those long arms and sending it back.
Batum left side. There's the 3. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 4 rebounds now. And the call will be against Kelly Oubre. That's his first foul. And the 76ers going with a whole new group out there.
team foul. Substitution on the court.
76ers on D. 4-point game. Pass to Towns. Back to Edwards. Lets it fly. Another miss by Minnesota.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Maxey with it. Now guarded by McDaniels.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And Towns slams it home.
Look at Towns asserting himself inside. He knows he can muscle his way to a shot anytime.
Maxey passes to Covington. Back to Maxey. Melton with the ball. Outside Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Just 5 to shoot. From deep, Melton. And another miss by Philadelphia. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the 4th quarter. Well, maybe a little bit of a use it or lose it situation with the coach's challenge. Probably won't make a difference to the outcome, but they still want to review the call. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Brown.
But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got them. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. Coach knows they're losing the 3 battle. He told the team we need to limit their outside looks, force them to put it on the floor, and make them beat us off the dribble. Back to you, Brian.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. There's a minute 40 left in the fourth quarter. Harris a screen for 3. Maxey. The Sixers again can't hit.
Questionable shot selection on that 3. Not really helping as they try and narrow the deficit.
And it's Towns with the power finish.
Yeah, going right for the iron. Towns muscling his way through.
Pass to Covington. Harris with it. To snap the cold streak. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. And Towns has got the ball here for Minnesota. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. Edwards, the pass to Conley. To the inside. Here's Gobert. And the jam by Gobert.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Timberwolves.
They had more assists and shot the ball more efficiently. Those things tend to go hand in hand.
And that's so true. Without a doubt, their ball movement was essential to winning this game.
And what a huge performance it was for Karl Anthony Towns.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
Gobert drives in. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Pass to Edwards. Puts up a deep 3. And out of bounds, the 76ers will take it.
Sixers ball.
And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was